Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you have not seen the video where I did my eyebrow, I know you guys are like my Emma, her eyebrows are kind of cute today. Check out that video, you can see where how I come about these eyebrows. So let's get into today's video of things you should know before getting into relationship in France with a Frenchman or every man living within the shores of France or outside the shores of France, as long as you have that French connection, things you should know about them. So now we'll talk about the area of visitation. I'm not talking about going to the restaurant, meeting for the first time. Basically, they just take you to the cafe. They are not that classy or spend much money to go to a restaurant. Most of them prefer, and let's go to the park and just take a walk. Some will say, let's go to this place and drink cafe, which will cost less than €10 for a whole date. So now let's talk about visitation. Visiting someone at their place or your place. Most times they prefer visiting, they visiting your house. Like there was this guy I was talking to the other time. Okay, I think we were talking for like a very long time on the phone, just me and talking. And then one time he said, okay, I should visit him in his town. I was like, okay, cool. We went there, we go to the restaurant, we take a walk around the park, and then it was time. It was not in San Titian where I live, so I have to catch back the next train to come to my city where I stay. I'm not going to mention the town, sorry. And so like we were talking and I was like, wow, we had a very long walk today. We were just like roaming around, like nowhere, calm to sit down. Only at the park where we went to, it's a very beautiful park. They have the areas. It was in summer. I think it was in August 2020, yeah. So the place was really nice and all that. I said, so why didn't you even like just, because he has a car, you pick me up in a car, we're driving around. Like, why not even just pass by us and say, oh, that's my house there. And then he said to me, he's a French, and they don't like allow visitors in their house. That's, there is just something like you can't visit them in their house for the first time. It takes time before they can open up their homes to you. And then he was talking about when he will come and visit me or maybe spend the weekend. I said, okay, slow down, mister. He said you don't, allow people visit your place for the first time, but it's okay for you to come to my place. You want to come and spend the weekend. So that not even go for, because I can't even waste my time with such a person. So I just want to just bring that topic up to you guys. Like, I don't know why they do that. I think for me, I may not know the real reason, but in my own perspective, in my own interpretation, I think it's because they don't want to be serious about you. They have a way to like, okay, even if I'm going to see this girl, it's just to pass time, just all of us I don't want to fool around with her. So even if I decided to ghost her one day, she can't contact me, she can't pay me a visit because she does not know where I live. That is my own explanation to it. Because if you're serious about something, you want them to know where you live, and you also want, you guys want to know each other's place. The weekends will be like changing, not only them, visit the lady. No, that is not nice. Sometimes that lady too wants to just get up. Okay, I'm going to spend the weekend at my man's place this weekend. Not all the time. You come over our place. She does not know your place, and then they are very secretive about their personal details. You'll be asking them, questions. They'll be replying with something different. It's like this old form of secrecy. Like, I don't know if it's a cult or if just them being just shallow and just narrow-minded, just being, conserved, keeping to themselves and guarding, like they say, their personal space. But they want to be all up on your business. French people, like, they are very inquisitive. They start talking to you. They want to know why you come to France, what you are doing here. They want to know every single detail. They like asking questions. Like, even if you go for doctor's appointments, anywhere you go in France, as long as it gets to French person is there, trust me, just get ready. They will ask you billions of questions. Like they want to meet you today and know everything about you for the past, let's say I'm 28 going 29 in November. Oh, I'm getting old. So let's just say they want to know the past 28 years of my life. They are that inquisitive. But when it comes to them, they want to be all secretive. You ask them this question about their job, they switch. You ask them about their family, they switch. Some will even go as far as telling you that when you guys are together, you both should just talk about yourselves. There was a guy that told me that one time, and I was like, okay, you're asking me a question about myself, about my child, about what I'm doing when I came to France, what I've been doing in France. And when I ask you one simple question that tell me a little bit about yourself, you are telling me it's personal. When I ask about your family and relative, you ask me, you're telling me that, okay, and that one is, we should talk about ourselves. As for me, I don't have headache, I just block. That is why if you are intending to go into a relationship with them, please don't let go of your body easily. You know what I'm talking about. Keep up the conversation as far as you are convinced. Because if you just meet someone and you just give up that easily, trust me, by the time you find your Mr. Right, you would have encountered more than 50 people that have known you physically. So talk with as many people as you want on the phone. But please be limited to your physical. If you don't know a guy's place, that is something like a little bit of red flags in my own idea. Because are you married, or you're living with your wife, or you're living with your girlfriend? Why can't you invite me over to your place? You only want to come to my place. When I try to know you a little bit more, like your family and stuff, or friends, you shut me out or turn the question to something, respond with something different. I don't know the level of secrecy with them when it comes to visitation or getting to know them, outside them being themselves. Like, this is the Mariama's brand. What comprised of the Mariama's brand? My family, my friends, my daughter, and all these other little things that come together. So if you want to get to know me and my brand and everything that got to do with me, you should be also willing to let me in also in your own world, so I can also know you and what you stand for, your family, your friends, where you live, what you do. I want to know. You can't ask me thousands of questions and expect me to just ask you, how are you? Like, sorry, but I'm not sorry. I'm not stupid. I have a conversation sometimes. It will be like, you're going to take, a very long time to find, someone to date in France. I'm like sometimes we can't even tell if, the place where we are staying, because of, geography and stuff. Like, maybe my husband is in France. I may not know that, or maybe he's not even in France, or maybe he's in France, but he's not even French. So it's something simple. So when I talk sometimes with my friends, and then I'll be like, and this guy is here, they're kind of like a little bit weird, a little bit crazy, like they have stuff messed up with their hair. It'll be like, you will not find someone with that you're thinking. I'll be like, it's not a problem. The fact that I'm in France does not mean I'll get married to a Frenchman. I can get married to someone else that's living in France for a different nationality. I even a Syrian and be living in France. It depends. I can't tell. But before I will go that far thinking of marriage or anything with someone, I need to know them. So when it comes to visitation, please insist. If you want to make up a lie that you live with a roommate, it's not comfortable for you to have visitors over, make that lie. If they offer hotels, tell them you're not comfortable with going to hotel. Go and know that man's place. And when you're there, pick up. Technology is very easy. You can share your location. Like, if I'm going out to go see someone, I like the idea of sharing my location with my friend. I don't know, maybe there will be a serial killer. The person can be a serial killer for all I know. So if I'm leaving the shores of my house, I'm not going to Lidl or Ocean or Carrefour. I know I'm going to see a guy. When I get to that place, even if it's a restaurant, I'll share my location with my friend. Please, after 5 hours, if you don't hear anything from me, just skip out this location. This was my last location. It's also for safety reasons. Please insist on knowing the guy's place. I know sometimes we can be lazy. Like me, I'm an introvert. I don't like outside too much. So when someone, make an offer of visiting me, it's like they have removed a load from my head. I don't like going out. I'm like that. But sometimes be a little bit, the outdoor kind of person. Try to know where this guy stays and work on your visitation. If you comes over the weekend, you go over the other weekend and continue go for back and forth until you guys get to a place to be like, okay, let's move in together. Okay, let's get married. But be cautious. Don't let them be the only one coming to your place. You should also know their place. It's important. Anything can happen at any time. You can't go to a police and be like, I've come to make a complaint about this person. What's the person address? You don't know. Their full name, you don't know. You only have a number. Sometimes some men can have 2, 3, 4, 5 phone numbers. You can't tell. So please, when it comes to visitation with the French or any man living within the borders of France, because right now France is comprised of, the population of France, I don't even know what to say. It's mostly foreigners. They might have the French, citizenship and passport, but their place of birth and origin is not even France. So just be safe out there. Insist on the visitation. Switch the places so you can know where he stays and you can also know where you stay, and you guys can know a little bit about each other. Not just coming together, do crazy things and then that's the end. Try to go a little bit too deep before giving up your physical. You know what I mean? So until next time, my name is Mariama. Thank you for watching this video and keeping up with me, and don't forget to check out my other videos concerning this topic, and I will see you all on my next video. Bye bye.